everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to do the end of summer book tag. So tomorrow starts the official start of fall, and today, I guess, is the last day of summer. And I don't know about where you guys live, but here it has been fall weather, and I have been loving it. I live in the Kansas City area, and I wish we got more of a fall. I feel like in the Midwest, you get summer and you get winter and you get a couple weeks of confusion in the middle, and I live for this time. So it's been like 50s in the mornings, 70s and 80s in the afternoon. It has been beautiful. And so I am loving fall, but I am sad to see summer go. As I'm filming this, it's the last day that our neighborhood pool is open, and it's definitely not a pool day, but it's just been such a fun summer. But I am ready for like slower days, earlier nights, hopefully, for my kids, because if you can tell by my face, I am exhausted. My children think that if the sun is up, they need to be up, and yeah, some shorter days might be welcomed, and I am sad to see summer go, but I'm excited for fall. So let's just get into the questions. This tag, I think, was made by Heather from Bookables. I'm not sure. It's where I saw the tag, and I don't see any other creators, but it also doesn't say original, so I'll link her video down below. But she is like the queen of all things seasonal and seasonal tags, and I know she can always, she's always my go-to for seasonal stuff. And I love these questions, so I thought it would be fun just to talk about them today. So the first one is summer camp. Which book had your new favorite character? So I have two answers for most of these, at least two answers, but I would say American Royals by Katharine McGee. This one is about, the premise of the series is about what would have happened if America would have become a monarchy instead of a democracy, and the Washington family rules the country. And this has, so the Washington family has two daughters and a son. And we just follow them and their friend group and all of that kind of stuff and all their hijinks. And you guys, when I say I'm in love with this friend group, I am in love with this friend group. I love Beatrice. I feel kind of relatable to her. She's the oldest child. I'm not the oldest child, but I definitely have oldest child tendencies. And I love this friend group and would love to I wouldn't love necessarily if this situation were real, but I feel like these are real people. And the other answer that I have for this is Who We Are Now by Lauryn Chamberlain, maybe? I'll have a picture up because I don't have a copy. I read it from the library, but this is about four friends who were roommates in college. They graduated in 2006, and they graduated from Northwestern in Chicago, and then three of them went to New York. One of them stayed in Chicago, and it is their life over the years. And we find out in the very beginning that one of them has died, and we don't know who, we don't know how. And so it goes from 2006 to 2018, and I fell in love with this group of people, and it was it was just so good. I really enjoyed that story. So I would say either of those friend groups are all my new favorite characters. Next is summer vacation. What was your favorite book of the summer? So I'm counting, not that you guys care necessarily, but I'm counting the official summer since I'm doing this in the mid-September. So June 21st to September 23rd. I am going to say, I cannot pick a favorite, but I'm going to tell you some standouts. So Hello Stranger by Katharine. I love this book. It is about a woman who has face blindness, and she is a portrait artist, so that's a big problem. She is about to do this competition thing, and she can't see anybody's faces, and it's her romance and her friendship with this guy, or two different guys, maybe, kind of, sort of, and this was so good. This also was made more special in the fact that I got to meet Katharine this summer. So it was so good. So good. Other books that I think deserve honorable mention are Finding Noel by Richard Paul Evans. I read this for a book I'll revisit, and you guys, I was really emotional about it. There is an adoption scene that was heartbreaking and so good. It's upstairs with my Christmas stuff because it's definitely set around Christmas, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Also, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer. You would have just seen me talk about this in my first half of September wrap up. I loved it. I loved it, about just having a slower, simpler life. And then also I'm going to say Debbie Tung. In general, Debbie Tung, I binged all of her graphic novels, and I love her, and they were such a bright spot in my summer, and they also really spurred on motivation to read, especially physically, because graphic novels just are a slump buster for me, and I love them. Next is Summer Rain, least favorite book. So Summer Rain is your least favorite book, but you guys, I love me some Summer Rain. It cools things down. It's kind of like a relaxing excuse to stay inside and be cozy. And just yesterday, actually, it was like, I told the kids, I was like, all right, get your stuff. Let's go outside. It was after nap. Everybody was kind of grumpy. And so my daughter, like, we start getting our stuff, and my daughter's like, is it gonna rain? And I didn't think so. But then, like, 10 minutes later, we got a massive thunderstorm with like quarter-size hail. It was crazy. But those summer storms, they're quick, they're hard, and then they go away. And so I love summer rain. So anyway, I'm not even going to pop up pictures of these books. I'm just going to mention the titles of books that I have either DNF'd or should have DNF'd this summer. Sorry Not Sorry by Sophie Reginald, Sister Stardust by Jane Green, The Spy's Wife by Reginald Hill. Those are all books that I didn't really enjoy this summer and either DNF'd or should have DNF'd. But I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anyway, number 4, Last Days of Summer, a book you wish you would have read this summer. So I have a lot. I mean, really everything. These are all mostly read books, but like I have boxes and shelves upstairs of unread books. So everything. I wish I would have been like able to read all the things. But I'm going to say Summer of '69 by Elin Hilderbrand. So this one is one that I've somewhat recently hauled, and her books just scream summer. They all take place in Nantucket. They're all summery. This just looks like summer, but so it goes. I also want to say like YA contemporary in general. So Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot, Listen to Your Heart by Kasie West, By Your Side by Kasie West. I love these books, especially like physically reading them. They, again, kind of like graphic novels, just make me feel accomplished, and I love them, but I will be fine reading these anytime throughout the year. I just wish I would have read more this summer because they're kind of quintessential summer reads, but so it goes. They're still here. I can read them whenever. Next is assigned summer reading, favorite classics of the summer. So you guys, I don't read classics, so I didn't read any this summer. It's on my like eventual soon TBR to read Charlotte's Web, because I might do something with my daughter for Charlotte's Web. But I mean, that's as close as I get to a classic, guys. Next is back to school shopping. Favorite book you obtained this summer. So this is not my favorite book, like content-wise, but it's my favorite cover. And that's The Fifth Avenue Story Society by Rachel Hauck. Again, I love this cozy, like it kind of looks like there's rain on the glass and bookstore. And I don't know. This book was good, but not great for me, but I love the cover. Next is, let's see, first day of school. First book you plan to read this autumn. So, you guys, I mean, it starts tomorrow, so I'm going to be reading The Secret Book and Scone Society by Ellery Adams. So this is one that one of you guys recommended, and it is a cozy mystery. Cozy mysteries are fall to me, and yet I don't read them nearly enough. And I read A Salted Caramel this summer, didn't necessarily love it, and so I think this one's going to scratch the itch a little bit better, and I am ready to tuck in and do all the fall things. Like, Saturdays in fall are literally my favorite thing ever, honestly. They, like football, reading, love all the coziness, all the fall festivals. Like, weekends in fall are my absolute favorite thing. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do to like kick off the fall season, is read The Secret Book and Scone Society. And then last is favorite subject. What new release are you most anticipating? And I'm going to say the number 4 in the American Royal series, which is called Rain. And I am waiting for my library because it came out, I think, August 23rd or so. So it's been out for a little bit. And I'm waiting for my copy because, you guys, number 3 left on a cliffhanger. That, like, number 3 wasn't even my favorite book. I would have been fine being like, okay, let's just take our time with this. But then it left on a cliffhanger that I'm like, whoo, oh my gosh. And with the cover and the title and all that, like, I have to know. So I am very eagerly anticipating my hold being up and them saying it's ready for me, and so I can go get it. And yeah, that is it. So that is my end of summer book tag. You guys, I want to know, what was the highlight of your summer? the very best thing that happened to you all summer, or that you did, or where you went, or whatever. We did not leave Kansas City at all, but we had like the best summer of just pool and sports and just being outside constantly. Like life with little kids is so much easier when the weather's great. So it was a great summer. But like I said, I'm also looking forward to fall. So that is everything. Thanks to Heather for doing this tag. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.